Hey, what is going on, guys? It's DK back at you with another video here for an early look at the Week 7 main slate here on Draftkings. A couple things before getting the video. We're over 1.3 thousand subscribers on YouTube. Thank you guys all so much for the support. Really do appreciate each and every one of you. The support I've been getting on this channel has just been overwhelming, so thank you guys all so much. And two, if you're new to the channel, I'm doing a weekly giveaway. All you have to do is leave a like and a comment. That's one entry into the giveaway. Max one comment, though, per video. It starts with my Monday night video at the beginning of the week, goes throughout the week, and ends in my Monday night video at the end of the week. And however many videos up for the week, you can enter it that many times. So if I have 10 videos up for the week, you can enter it 10 times, and the winner receives $20 PayPal from myself. With that out of the way, let's jump into the video. So first, let's look back at my lineup from Week 6. So if you guys watch my content, NFL content, you guys knew Kyler Murray is my favorite play of the day. He crushed it at 31 fantasy points. Now, this was the rest of my lineup here. This is more for GPPs. I didn't play cash games because I played a really cheap tight end, risked it with Sprinkle. I mean, he wasn't terrible, I guess. He led me to guys like Julio, DeAndre Hopkins, get guys like Fournette and Bell. But I think I honestly got a bit unlucky here. So besides Le'Veon, I mean, Kyler had touchdowns, obviously, but besides Le'Veon, no one else had a touchdown on my team. Fournette had 17 of no touchdowns. Larry Fitzgerald had 13 no touchdowns. DeAndre Hopkins had 16 of no touchdowns. Julio had 21 with no touchdowns, and Jameson Crowder had 16 with no touchdowns. So I feel like I got a bit unlucky there. I was close to the cash in tournaments, and then Matt Bryant botched that extra point, and then Arizona just ran the ball at the end and ended it. So that was pretty brutal to watch, but I think the process is right here. I mean, I like those spend-up guys with Julio and Hopkins. Fournette and Le'Veon were two of my favorite running back plays, and Jameson Crowder was my favorite value play. I talked about that with Sam Darnold being back, and yeah, that's about it. So let's jump into an early look here at the Week 7 main slate. So again, I'm kind of going to go Al Smizzle style. This is going to be my first look. I have not looked at any salaries yet, so let's jump into it, and we'll build a early lineup here. So, all right, let's see what we got here. We got 11 games. Let's start with quarterback, obviously. So Deshaun at the top at 7K. Is fine here. Again, going to be playing in the dome. I think he's solid. Lamar Jackson, he's just got, again, I say it every time with this guy, but it's just such a high floor with him, the rushing upside. So at 6.8K, he's 100% viable. I like Kyler here too at 6.7. This game in general looks pretty good. Giants, Cardinals, I like that as a game stack. Two bad defenses. Should be some points scored in this one. So yeah, I wouldn't mind going right back to the well here with Kyler. I talked about it with, his negative, or his, him not scoring a lot of touchdowns in the first 5 games, and that positive touchdown regression was coming, and he had 3 touchdowns there in Week 6. And this is a pretty solid matchup too, so don't mind Kyler at all there. Russell Wilson, solid too in this one. I think if I'm going to pick a quarterback in the game, I might lean towards Lamar Jackson, but it's close. Josh Allen seems pretty solid, but the price at 6.5K is kind of high. The matchup's really good against the Dolphins, though. Let's see what else we got. Aaron Rodgers at 6.4 I think is fine. Matt Ryan, the Falcons seem to always be playing from behind, so it seems like Matt Ryan always has good game script, so I think he's definitely viable in the mid-range as well. Daniel Jones, same thing at 6.1K. Again, the matchup really good against Arizona. Let's see, what else we got? Jimmy G's okay. Brissett's decent at home in the dome against Houston. Don't mind that. I don't know if I want to go Bridgewater. Stafford at home, but going up against the Vikings. Derek Carr, not going to feel great about it. So, okay, I think that's it. I think I kind of want to spend up on quarterback, at least for the first look right now. So, guys I'm liking, I like Daniel Jones, I like Matt Ryan, Josh Allen solid, Kyler Murray, Lamar, Deshaun Watson. Let's go with Kyler Murray for now. And then we can, maybe switch it if we need to. Running back here, let's see. So Saquon at the top at 8.9. He is participating in practice, so that's a good sign. Looks like, if my guess here, what I'm reading, it looks like he's going to be good to go. And again, this game there should be a lot of points scored in this one. 2 bad defenses. So, yeah, I kind of like Saquon here, and I think he'll be lower owned because, obviously, that injury, coming back from injury, does worry me a bit. But if he stays healthy, I think he could crush in this one. So, I do kind of like Saquon as a spend up. Let's see. Dalvin Cook going up against Detroit. I think is solid. Again, he's just being involved so much. Rushing game, passing game. Kind of an off game there against Philly, but I think he's solid at 8K. Kamara listed as questionable, dealing with that ankle issue. But again, I don't think I want to go there against Chicago. David Johnson has 7.8. Kind of got limited rushing the ball because of that back injury, but he's still being involved so much in the passing game. I think he's definitely viable again this game. There should be a lot of points scored in that one. So you can definitely pair David Johnson with Kyler together too, because David Johnson is almost like a wide receiver. Let's see. Aaron Jones is 7.1K. Don't know if I want to go there with Jamal Williams back in the mix. Fournette, I don't think the price tag's coming up on him enough, right? I've talked about this the last few videos for NFL. He's just a workhorse. He's out there the whole time. He's involved in the passing game. The matchup's good. Cincinnati not good against the ground. So, yeah, I don't think the price is coming up enough on Fournette yet. And, I think he's too cheap. So I like him a good amount. Let's see. Mark Ingram's okay. Chris Carson, same thing, right? He's just being utilized so much. 22, 27, 24 carries. Getting involved a bit in the pass game, too. So the matchup against Baltimore, not the best, but not like the scare. Like Baltimore is not that same defense that they have been in the past. They're not like the number one defense for NFL, but they're still solid. But again, Chris Carson getting worked a lot here, so I do like that price tag on him. Eckler, him and Melvin Gordon. I mean, the price tags are fair, but the matchup not the best. They're kind of in a timeshare right now, so I don't know if I want to go there. Marlon Mack solid here at 6K. Derrick Henry just never gets involved in the passing game, so never someone I really go to. The whole Ram situation, where is Todd Gurley listed as questionable? Could return. So if he goes and he's not going to be limited, I would like this play a good amount too. Again, we want to stream players against Atlanta too. I think Todd Gurley, if he goes, would be a pretty solid play here at 6.4K. So that's the situation we have to monitor. Other backs here, let's see. I mean, Gallman you could look to if he plays. If Saquon's out, obviously if Saquon's back, you can't go there. Freeman has been pretty decent here. So last few games, and he's getting involved in the passing game a good amount too. Don't mind him at 5.4K. He's getting a lot more work than Ito Smith. Josh Jacobs at 5K, but he's kind of game flow dependent. If the Raiders are playing from behind, this guy has a pretty low floor, like we saw, Kansas City, Minnesota. So don't know if I want to go there. I mean, the upside's there. If Oakland gets off to an early lead, he could crush. But again, he's kind of game flow dependent. Jamal Williams was a guy I was on in the showdown slate, won me a good amount of money. But do I want to play him on the main slate in a timeshare? Probably not. Chase Edmonds is okay. I mean, he's been getting more work with on the ground, but I don't think it's enough work for me to consider him. Looks like that's about it. I mean, AP, but San Francisco's defense has been really good, and you're never going to feel great about playing old man Adrian Peterson. But yeah, so there's a lot of good spend ups here. I like Saquon a lot. I like Fournette, David Johnson, Carson, Todd Gurley if he plays. So let's spend up on running back here. Team jam him in. So let's go Saquon. Let's go Fournette. And let's see. What else can we go? Let's go Gurley for now on the basis of him playing and not being limited, because I just love the matchup there against Atlanta. So I think that's a pretty solid base right there of just spending up on running backs. And then we can get some cheapies in here. So defense, let's take a look at defense really quick before we get to wide receiver and tight end. Dolphins defense, don't know if I want to go there. Colts, okay. Bengals, yeah, I think they're decent. Let's see, Bears D. Where are the Bears? Yeah, Bears at 3K at home. Yeah, I like that. I mean, I think they're probably the best defense in the league. So playing at home too, I'll take the Bears. I think that's a pretty safe option. Let's look at tight end here. So tight end, we got at the top, Kittle is solid. Ingram, again, stream tight ends against Arizona. That's been a thing this year. Coming back from injury though, so he said he's pretty optimistic he'll be good to go. So that's the situation you have to monitor. If he plays, I would like him as a spend up. Austin Hooper is just, again, Atlanta's always playing from behind. This guy's had a breakout year this year, so I don't think the price is coming up on him enough for his level of production. So I like him a good amount. Darren Waller too. That's too cheap at 4.7K. Basically their number one receiver. Oakland probably should be playing from behind in this one, so I don't think the price is up on him enough. I like him as a cheaper option. Hunter Henry, same thing here. They said they were going to limit him, but played a lot of snaps and had 8 catches for 100 yards and 2 touchdowns. The matchup looked kind of tough against Tennessee. Tennessee's a pretty solid defense, but the price tag is pretty appealing on Hunter Henry. Other options, Gerald Everett was a guy I was kind of off. He busted in that last game. Let's see. And cheap tight ends, you're not going to feel great, really, I guess. Luke Wilson with, let me go to Seattle real quick. Because Disley's out in this one. I know that. Or he's doubtful. Okay, so I think he probably might be out for the season here. So we look to Luke Wilson. You could get a boost there, or Jacob Hollister, but don't know if you're going to feel great about either of those guys. So right now, I like Darren Waller, Hooper, and Evan Ingram. I'll go Darren Waller because we need some cheapies here. So about 4.5K remaining. I think we can make that work. So these guys at the top, they're great, right? Julio, Michael Thomas. So don't know if I want to go there against Chicago, but Hopkins. those guys have big upside. Cooper Kupp too at 7.4K in a dream matchup. I like him as a spend up. Let's see. McLaurin's solid, but San Francisco defense look really good. Fitzgerald, I like him a good amount. I think the floor is pretty high, but don't think I have enough salary for him right now. Robert Woods, I like that. Again, the matchup is so good here for the Rams. Let's see, Golden Tate solid at 5.8K. Again, I think we need to kind of go cheaper here. Cooks at 5.4, I like that a good amount. He really hasn't done much the last few games, but the upside is there with him. So, yeah, that's a pretty juicy price tag. Can we get him in there? Probably not, unless there's some really cheap guys that I like. Let's see. Cole Beasley's always, pretty safe floor, right? Playing out of the slot. The price is getting up there on him. Sanu's always a guy that you're never going to feel great about, but he's going to be out there a decent amount. Let's see. Auden Tate at 4.5K got targeted 12 times that last game. If he's going to continue to see those type of targets, you got to consider him. Matchup a little tough though against Jacksonville. Let's see. Renfro, Williams. Bird. Only had one catch there, but Bird was only limited to 15 of 69 snaps. So Keyshawn Johnson played 56, Sherfield played 36. So again, that's kind of a situation I have to monitor with those Arizona guys and their snaps. Can we even make this lineup work? I don't like a whole lot of these cheap receivers. Kumaro, what we got? Devontae Adams possibly out. Let me go to Green Bay really quick. Devontae Adams possibly out. Geronimo Allison possibly out. So, again, that's kind of a situation I have to monitor. But, don't know if we can fit this in or make it work. So, let's take out Saquon for now, even though I do like him a good amount. Let's go cheaper at running back. Oh, I think I passed over Kerryon Johnson at 5.1K. I think he's solid. Again, Lions really involving him in the ground. Getting a little more work through the air, too, so don't mind him there at 5.1. I think that's too cheap. Let's go with Carson for now. That's 5.2K. I think we can make that work. So, again, I like the price tag in Cooks there. John Brown, too, against Miami. Miami's defense has been terrible. Let's see. D.D. Westbrook, I think, solid here at 4.9K. I got targeted 8 times. Again, a lot of people busted, or besides Fournette, and basically everyone busted there for Jags in a really slow-paced game. Let's see. Let's get some of these mid guys in here. So again, I like the price tag in Cooks a good amount. He's had a couple off games, so I don't mind buying low on him there in a really good matchup. Calvin Ridley too, a little more boomer bust, but last few games have been solid for him. Tyler Boyd, always going to be a guy with a pretty high floor, even though he only had 4 points that last game, but he's always going to be a guy that's targeted a decent amount. I like the price tag here in Golden Tate at 5.8. Again, Atlanta, or Arizona, I mean, really bad defense. So I think Golden Tate is solid at 5.8. Fitzgerald seems pretty safe. Let's see if we throw in Golden Tate, and that's 4.5K remaining. We can get Auden Tate. Again, he got targeted, 12 times the last game, so I think he's a kind of a safer option. Yeah, let's just go with that for now. We'll throw in Auden Tate. So, first look lineup, again, a lot of things are going to change here. But this is what we went with. So, Kyler Murray, Chris Carson, Fournette, Cooks, both Tates, Darren Waller, Todd Gurley, and the Bears D. So, I think that's about it, guys. Again, if you want to be entered in the giveaway, all you have to do is leave a like and a comment in the video. That's one entry in the giveaway. But with that out of the way, again, I think that's going to do it for today's video, guys. So, if you have been enjoying the content, we really appreciate it if you'd like this video and subscribe. I'll be back for another video breaking down the Thursday night showdown slate, as well as I have an NBA preseason slate on Wednesday that I just uploaded to my channel. So if you guys are interested in that, that is up in my channel. And yeah, that's it. So thanks again for coming to check out the video, guys, and I will see you later.